everybody, welcome back to Tenpines Bluff, episode number 12. We want to thank you for all your recent love and support, and if you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find our mod list in our community tab, and you can also join our Discord. The link is in the description. So, I think what we're going to work on next is getting our defense sorted. And I kind of went back and forth about whether or not to put walls up. And I feel like I do want to go ahead and do that. Some of this is going to have to be like outside of the border to make this work like I want. So anytime I have to do a bunch of placing walls and then running back and forth in and out of bounds to set them down, I'll probably cut some of that out, but I'm going to try to do as much as possible on camera. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Okay, so I think the first thing that we're gonna do is let's get a gate set up here. And for that, I think I want to go to moving walls. Yep, right there. And let's see, which one do we want? Kind of like that one with the barbed wire. What was the difference here? Let's see if I can get this somewhere where we can actually see it without the glare. Really, I don't know that there is much difference. See, it's junk gate, reinforced. So is there just less stuff on this one? Oh yeah, it's a lot less see-through. So I think we'll go with the reinforced ones. And I think we want the barbed wire and now which way do these open? Gonna take a gander that it's gonna be this way. It's not exactly straight. Turn that back this way. Let's try about right there. And I did look at these a little bit before I started, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go with. I think we do want these. Do these snap by chance? Probably not, but let's just see if they do. If I get this set sort of in the right place here. They have hinges, so it looks like it might, but we are gonna have to drop this down so it's not floating. Alright, so if I pick you up, do you snap in place? You do not. Okay. So we do have to do the meticulous line it up. But let's get this dropped down first so that it's touching the ground. Still floating a bit right there. Still floating a bit right there also. Okay, so let's It's alright that that one tire's floating just a teensy bit. That still kind of looks like it's floating, but maybe we can stick like a rock or something right there. Oh wow, that almost perfectly lined up the gate. I feel like it's maybe a little crooked. I feel like I got the gate pretty straight, so let's see if we can maybe... Shoot, that's probably gonna lift it right back up. Yep. That's alright. If we... Oh, that's probably too much. Whoa, slow down. It's probably too much, but let's see what that looks like. Oh, and maybe too close together. Yeah, looks like we need to come this way some more. But are we pretty much lined up, though? I guess is the thing I'm concerned about. Looks like we're pretty close, so... Alright, let's scoot this back down. Maybe to, yeah, about right there. Oh, jump back up on here. Let's go over. How does that look? Not too bad, but our gate is still just a teensy bit off, though, isn't it? As far as the hinges and stuff go. If we go over one more, like I feel like I can't even see the other hinges. So and there's really no gaps. Oh, I guess there is still a pretty big gap over here. Also, which way do these open? Well, that was a lucky guess. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and bump this over some more. Let me get back over here. Alright, let's see if we can see the hinges on the other side now. Sort of. We definitely are crooked, but I wonder if we just go back, if that's going to make the other side look horrible, or if it's still going to mostly... Not quite. Okay, so let's just see if we can move the gate a little bit then. Might have been a little bit too much. Let's try about right there. Excuse me. And now let's just push it back. Now we're kind of still not quite what we need to be. Okay. Let's see. I mean, that's like perfect height-wise, but I don't think it's probably lined up though. Definitely isn't on this side. What does that do? Okay, I think that's a lot closer. I don't want to spend a ton of time messing with this and not get anything else done, so we're probably going to call this good, but I did want it to be just a teensy bit more lined up. Right, so we go that way, go that way. There. That at least looks like the hinges are pretty well lined up. Alright. Now, I think on either side we're gonna want a wall that comes this way. Let me see. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything to leave that there. I'll just leave that there. Yeah, so let's go find our junk walls. And then maybe we can put like an auto close thingy on this or something. We'll see. Actually, I can go check that now. If not, it's not that big a deal, but I do like to have my gates close automatically. Let's see, where was that? Power miscellaneous, maybe? Yes. Door closing mechanism. So let's see if we... Kinda gotta put it on this side for it to make sense. Door not detected. Door not detected. Oh, darn. It's not gonna work with these. Cancel. Unless I just don't have it. Sometimes it's particular. No, door not detected. Alright, well, I mean, we tried. So it's not that big a deal. I don't know, maybe there's some auto-closing gates somewhere else that I'll find, but for now we're just gonna stick with this one. Let's see. There was a few different places that I found junk walls. But now I gotta remember where. I think CVC was one of them. Okay, so no. I mean, there was something I wanted from here, I think. But maybe this wasn't it. No, it was not. Okay. Oh. Yes, it was two from here. This guy, I think we want right here. So let's get it lined up here, and we might have to either drop it down or, you know, put like some rocks or something underneath it to make it look like it's actually standing on solid ground. Maybe even drop it down a couple, but I want to get up there and check the height first. Let's go this way just a smidge. Looks a little more centered. If we come down, no, I don't think I really want to go down any further. All right, so we'll fill that in with something, extend the posts, whatever, to make it work. Plus, I don't know if we came down, I'm not sure we would be able to walk under it. So yeah, okay, so let's leave that there. Guard chair, guard mat, other, okay. Guard posts. Is there anything in here that we want to, ooh, that's kind of neat. I have to sink it down, but, oh, I can't get in here, so I kind of doubt they're gonna be able to. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. Don't know that I care for any of those. Alright, so let's go find our walls first, because whatever guard post we use, I think we're first gonna want I'll remember what I'm trying to say here in a second. To get like these side walls in place first. I think we're gonna want to have that there before we try to place our guard post. Let's see, that's construction. Covenant walls. Do you have floor wall, outer wall? There's just gonna be the bridges. Okay. So it must have been in regular wood, I think. Certain fences, junk fence, doorways. Which I don't think we need over here. Do we go with the short ones right here? Or do we want some long tall ones? Like over here, we might have to go with a tall one. Let's see what else we got. And are we going to have a guard post on both sides of this? Obviously, we'd need to either put a bunch of rocks under there or pop that down. Unless we have unless we put a tall one there. I mean, in which case we're still gonna have to bring it down, but. Yeah, I don't think we want tall ones around the gate area. Just, I mean, you know, anything that goes up much higher than this, just so that they can see out a little better. So, alright. And then maybe we want, like, the corner to be back, like, this way. So, let's set this piece here for a minute. Let's get, tall, whoa. That might work for part of a guard fence or something. Let's see. So if we do, you know, something like this would be fine with the barbed wire on it, on the top of it. Not that I think anybody's gonna climb it, but you know, I mean, they could on this one. Could try to anyway. And where do we go? Maybe about right there. It's gonna be kind of in the way of the door, so let's go back just a little bit. We can get this straight-ish. I think that'll be okay. Alright, now. Did we get that too high? We might have got that too high. Let's go look. Let's go look. Yeah, that's a little taller than I'd like it to be, so let's drop it down some. Couple more. I think that'll be okay. Now if we, whoops, where did I put it? Ah. If we put this over here, it does snap. Is it gonna be too far out over the rocks? Maybe, but we could potentially push it into the other one. But then is that getting too low again? Kinda, yeah. Alright, do the tall ones have corners? Probably not, and if they don't, that's okay. I'll just, you know, turn them myself or whatever. Try to merge these together. Okay, and that automatically snapped to the same height, so that's good. That might still be taller than I want, though. Let's go down a little bit more. Maybe try to line that up with the top a little better. Alright. So now, do we want a guard post over here? And I know for sure that I do over here. So let's go on this side and let's figure out the guard post. Where? Let's see. What do they? I think that's out here. Yeah. What do they have for guard posts here? These little doohickeys, which isn't really what I'm looking for. This might not be bad. Hold on. Oh. And that's not really the way I want that, but... even maybe something like this. And then see if we can get our own roof on it. Don't hate that. What does the other corner one look like? Yeah, it's the same thing. The steps just go out a different way. So if we put that there. This might be a better flow for getting up the stairs at least. Alright, so that takes care of that at least. And the rest of these are all just going to be chairs, eh? Don't want another corner here. I don't think... and that snaps, but not where I want it to. This might not be horrible, but I think we need something taller over here, though. Okay, what else? Fences and walls. I don't think those are gonna have anything in them that I want. Let's go look at USO. Which I need to go back down one level 4. I think, does this just have the two? Yeah. And I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for here. I mean, we could do this, and I could try to maybe put a cover on it. And we could put something else kind of in here to block that gap, or maybe even put a wall in first and then push this up against it. So I'm just gonna move that one there for a minute. Make sure there's nothing else in there that I want. Pathing is a nightmare for this thing. I've used it before, so we're just gonna leave that alone. And guard mats. Okay, so I don't think was there any in Curo tab. Here's some junk walls. Do these also snap to each other, or are they? No. Oh, we have some more. Okay. So that's just blue. Oh, where are you snapping to? Huh. Junk wall tower. Alright. Well, none of those are going to fit for this part. So essentially these are just the same thing, but different color variations, I guess. And some without supports. Which that might be okay right here. Especially if we stacked two of them. Maybe bring them both down just a teeny bit. Oh, but then if I put a guard post in, though, they're not going to be able to see, are they? Unless we bring that way up. Get rid of that one. Doesn't give them a very clear view over there, but I think I'm okay with that since there's going to be one on either side. Plus this top catwalk. I feel like we're probably going to have kind of the... Whoop, can you just walk up the stairs, please? You know, the same kind of thing over here. As we start putting walls up, you're going to be able to see less. So we'll have to, you know, I'll have to take that into consideration, and as we're coming across, make sure that, you know, we put a guard post every so often so they've got good visibility where they need it. Along here, we're gonna have some tricky building in here to get over to this guard post, but maybe, I don't, do we need walls all along here though? I guess is the question. Because, I mean, I don't, you know, it's not going to be easy for people to climb up here. And obviously I'm not talking about NPCs even actually having the ability to do that in this game. But I mean, you know, just thinking in real world terms. I mean, if they had the right stuff, I guess they could, you know, potentially. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with the other direction first, and I'll get back, you know, around the rest of the edge, and we'll just kind of see what that looks like from there if we feel like we need to go across the whole front. Okay, so let's go back to just the regular wood section, since those are snapping. Wait. Isn't this... Oh, no, that's not where I found them. They were in... No, it's moving walls. Fences. There we go. I don't think we need the tall ones again. Okay, so I realize that this is out of bounds, but in reality, if they were building this settlement, they wouldn't be following the boundary necessarily. So how far over this way are we gonna come? Maybe like just kind of right around here. And let's see, the path coming up here, let's make sure I don't mess with that. It's down here somewhere. Probably right, yeah, right in here. So they come up this way. And then they make a sharp turn here. And then I guess kind of come somewhere along in here. Although I always see them hanging out over here, so maybe they come across this and come up this way. There's a lot of times where they're just sitting like right down in here. But regardless, I think we're okay to, you know, kind of come around right here and across and maybe meet up kind of like right in here. And then, you know, we can kind of angle and start going back that way. Which means that there is going to be quite a bit of this out of bounds. But I just feel like we need to do it that way. Okay, so if we go back to the tall ones, they do snap. The problem is going to be free place short. Because we're gonna have to get angled this way first, and I don't know that they're going to. Yep. See, already I gotta do that. I don't know that the other pieces are gonna snap to the free place ones, so I'll probably have to get these lined up manually. We need to angle back this way, I think. And where does that put that? Okay. And we'll probably have to fill in some rocks and stuff here and there, but that's fine. Alright, so I think we can go across with probably at least 3 pieces. And we'll have to, I think, maybe start using the tall pieces. So if I get this one... So we didn't use one like... Yeah, no, I didn't. I used a short one. Okay, so if we get this one and get it lined up... Maybe we can do one more short one? Oh, that's a corner. Okay. What about like this one? Yeah, so that's what I was afraid of. If we don't do the... Not that they necessarily need to be the same height to start out with, I guess. There's that also. Okay. So yeah, I think we kind of want to... We might want to already start angling this over here. So maybe we turn this just a little bit more this way. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We can always adjust downhill a little bit, but I do think we are going to need one of the tall ones though, because that angle just drops too far. So let's maybe use one like that. Oh, darn it. Yes, I'm probably gonna have to do a significant amount of at least this part off camera. And then bring you guys back when I get back around to the side of the settlement where I'll be back in bounds. But let's get this one lined up first and place a couple of these. And let's bring you back this way. That might be angled just a little bit too far, but let's see. Oh, actually, no, I think that might be okay. That might be okay. Alright. We've got this gap right here, so I kind of need to come back. Like that, maybe? We still got a little gap there, but maybe we put like a pole there or something, or some junk wood pieces. Because with that tire there and this sticking out here, we're just not gonna... I want to line this one up this way. Alright, let's stick that one there for a minute. Unless we use... I thought that... Is there some that don't have supports? There is. Oh, well, they do, but they kind of angle in. Okay, so maybe that's the route we go here. Okay. Because then they won't be interfering. Alright, so we need this to come this way. Let's try about right there. Where does that line us up at? Need to come back just a little bit further. Well, and if we do that, kind of blend that in together. No, because it's gonna have the... Okay. the support piece, huh? And I need to come down. Yeah, we can fill in with some pieces, but oh, I can't line that up that way though. I gotta line that up here. So it leans in. So yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine, I think, as long as we're headed in the right direction. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Just to avoid having to go down these rocks. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Okay. So now let's get some more tall ones. Oh, I'm stuck on something. A rock, probably. Oh, did I grab one of the... one of the non-snapping ones? I think I did. No, it doesn't say free place. Was this one a... It was. No? Okay, so they actually say free place tall. Why do you not want to snap? Or do the tall ones not snap? And I just didn't catch them. Huh, I don't know. Or did it snap? I guess maybe it did. It just wasn't highlighted like it was snapping. Okay, not free place. Let's go back over. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Go, let's see. Let's do this one. Okay, yeah, so it is snapping. Ish. Okay. I turn my surface snap off. So I feel like this one still didn't really snap. No, it did. Alright. Well, let's turn it back on for now. Just a different angle, I guess. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see what I did there. Thought I canceled and grabbed and I did not. So, and now I can't get over here. I'm stuck. Still taking us in the right path? I think so. Alright, well, we'll just leave that one there for now and I can use it elsewhere. So... Alright, got the same one this time. And I'm thinking that I will actually, you know, maybe, I think there's some like bales of like barbed wire and stuff. So these ones that don't have barbed wire on them, we could maybe, you know, lay some coils of barbed wire out here. Like they still have to do these, or they're replacing the barbed wire on them or something. Alright, we might have to nudge around these trees a little bit, but that's okay. So don't really want to change my angle. I think this is good. So we'll just maybe put another free place one right here. Get around these trees and then start going this way. Alright, so the further this way I get, the more I'm gonna have to run back and forth, so I am gonna go ahead and spare you guys the running back and forth. It's a lot of running back and forth. So I did get around to where the traveling caravans, or your caravanners come from, that go between your settlements, where they come up the path to, but I just thought I'd show you what we have done so far. And I'm actually kind of happy with how well this fence just kind of blends into everything else, all the buildings. So obviously you watched me build this part, but I thought it would be nice to kind of view it from the outside. I haven't gone any further this way yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go across it, even though we wouldn't really need it. As far as people getting up there, but I got to thinking, you know, if people are shooting from across the hill or whatever, that's just a little bit more protection that, you know, all of these buildings have. So we continued along here, and I got all the way around over here, and we turned a corner, and I left this lower. Excuse me. I'm gonna put another guard post right here. That's kind of looking, yeah, just right off over this way, so they'll be able to see people coming from this direction a little bit, and, you know, starting to come up the path to the settlement. And then as you come along here, then we have another gate over here, and I did have to sit here and kind of wait and watch for a couple of them to go back and forth. So they come down here, right over here, and then they walk across this way until they kind of meet up with this path. They kind of go around this way and up over this way, and even occasionally cut across here. And this was all so hilly and uneven, I decided the best place for the gate was to pull the fence back up towards here. We're gonna go ahead and do the exact same path thingy, and now I don't remember where I got it, so I'm gonna go see if it's labeled. I think it might have been CVC, but I just... yeah, CVC guard entrance. Okay, that's where I thought I got it from, but I wasn't sure. We're gonna do the exact same thing over here on this side. And I'll probably just, you know, customize each of them a little bit so they don't look exactly the same. So let's get over to CVC. And was that in fences? I don't think it was. Maybe it was. No, it's all of these. Shoot. Oh no, it was in resources defenses, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but we don't want guard posts. We want these outpost things. You know, or we could do this one instead, actually. Oh, no, yeah. It's just not as open as this one, and I'm afraid the Brahmin are gonna get hung up. Let's see what that looks like, though, compared to the gate, if we just set it down here. They actually might be able to fit through there without any issues, so let's go ahead and do this one, and I don't have to customize anything. See if we can get lined up here. I pretty much want it right exactly on the gate. That might be just a little bit too close. Then you got those big old tires there, and then that's gonna offset that, isn't it? And cut off more of the gate than I would like. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work for us here. Well, hold on. Maybe we don't have to have it right up against, since there's gonna be a fence on either side, actually. So I think that'll be okay if we just pull it back a little bit. Whoops. And then gotta make sure it's touching everywhere. Huh. I put that almost perfect. I mean, other than the fact it's actually going to attach to this anyway, so... Okay, so we're not sticking through anywhere. A little bit there. Right about right there. I think that'll be okay. And then, okay, so if we get up here, take a look. Well, you're definitely not guarding from right there. Yeah, I just don't think I like this one as well. I mean, we could put our own, like, railings and stuff over here, I guess. I mean, I think I just like this one better aesthetically, even, so I think I would rather just customize my own. See, we're not going to be able to go too awful low with this and still get underneath it, so might have to put some, like, rocks or additional, you know, line up some additional posts under there to make that work, but that's fine. We're just gonna leave that like that for right now. Let's see. This isn't necessarily too far out to run. This is not going to snap to that. I'm wondering, do we maybe want like a flat wall piece with no supports here? I don't know why I scrapped that. I could have just moved it over. Let's get you out of the way a little bit. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with all the turrets. We might have to do turret stands on the outside of the walls. So let's go back to the regular wood section. Whoops. Fences and walls, chunk fence, and I think we're just gonna want a short one here. And do we have one without posts sticking out? I mean, we could do something like this maybe. I guess. That might have actually like placed there with no issues. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I mean, I guess it would help if we actually put it to the thing that it needs to go to. Let's go in down like, yay. That would be okay, I think. Yeah, I think that would be okay. That gives this little edge to jet out on here. Maybe we'll bring this back just a teensy bit. Just to get the barbed wire out of that. There we go. It's mostly out of there. Okay. So now we are gonna have to start angling back this way a little bit so we can make sure there's room to walk around the edge of this house. And I am gonna go around the pond. So we're gonna have to figure that out. First we gotta get over to it. So for now, let's just start coming along this way with the fence and see. Alright, we're gonna have to snap a piece to that first before we can kind of get the angle that it's gonna go on. Let's go back to the tall ones. This one will be just fine. Oh, we're too far outside. Okay. I feel like we're turning in. Yeah, we are. We're on a corner. Oh, that's right. This one has multiple. I think it has multiple snap pieces. Maybe not. But we definitely don't want to go on that way. That's going to go straight into the house. I feel like it snapped in a different spot initially. It did. There we go. That's more like what we're looking for. There we go. And I'd like to be able to, and maybe once we get to some little bit flatter area, we can start using some more of the flat one, or the short ones again. But for most of this, that's just not working. Because the ground is too uneven, so then there's huge gaps that I would have to fill in anyway. Okay, so that's gonna take us... Yeah, that'll take us right past the corner, I think, with plenty of room to walk around there. So let's just keep on a-trucking then. Alright, and we're gonna put one of these right here. Oh, you know what? We're actually gonna put a couple of these, like, well, maybe not side by side. We're gonna do that and then go back to this one. You know, and I know, like, sometimes we're gonna want some variation and stuff, but I don't, you know, I guess, you know, to me they would have found maybe like a bunch of this wood and, you know, built fence out of it until they couldn't build any more fence out of it, type of thing. And then they, you know, as they found other types of materials like the metal, maybe they'd built 3 or 4 sections of wall out of the metal before they ran out of it and had to find more material. So Though I don't necessarily want it to be matchy-matchy, I don't know that it needs to be, you know, every single piece has to be exactly different. Alright, so if we keep trucking down this way, it's gonna bring us up over here, which actually might be perfect, and then we can cut around the pond. So we're just gonna keep going straight across this way. Alright, so let's maybe place a few of these. And maybe we'll do a couple. I don't know if there's, yeah, a couple, 3 of these in a row. That was dumb. Can I fit through over here? Yeah, I can. I don't know that we need to keep going up necessarily. I think maybe that height's good across that little bit of flat area. And maybe this is actually where we use, I didn't mean for that to drop down that low. Maybe this is where we use, because it's kind of flat through here, some more of the short walls, I think. Maybe even starting with that one. Okay, so let's move these 2 over here. We can throw them in elsewhere. What am I doing? Still need to be in here. Just need to go back one. Alright. So if we pop this here. Wouldn't be so bad. What if we, let's drop this down one. So there's not such a height difference. So, let's see. Alright, let's do this one. This one. Those are corners, right? Yeah, we don't want a corner. And there's this, but I don't know. I mean, I guess that might be good for another. Let's just put this out here. I don't know where we're going to use it yet, but that might make another good spot where we can put a little platform for a guard. You know, where they can look over. Okay, so let's all right, where did I set my pieces down? Oh, right there. Let's grab you. And where are you gonna snap to? Right there. And I think if we bring this up a little bit, we can manually adjust a couple of these. Get them to where they're not so far down into the ground. I think that's fine. I mean, there might be just a teeny gap under there, but that's okay. Alright, and then where are you gonna snap to? Let's snap up here. Do we need to do anything with you, or are you pretty much good? Maybe a little gap there, but let's do that. Okay. We spent all that time making sure people had windows, and now they're just going to be looking at a wall, but oh well. Do we want to go back to these yet? Maybe. I mean, I guess those kind of look like they're, you know, not, you know, like this is the platform as opposed to, you know, being double high. So I think that's fine. Alright. Are we still on track here? Come over here. I actually think we're gonna need... Whoa! Not sure what happened there. It's like the mouth... I like let go of the controller and it just kept spinning. I think we're actually gonna want to cut maybe over more this way. And then, do we put another gate over here since it does look like this is a path that goes, you know, down? Or even comes along here? I will think about that a little bit. We might leave a gap over here for that purpose. Let's grab this and see if we can use this over here. Oh, there's a pretty... Now it's a little bit too big for this one spot. So unless we did, let's see, if we push you over here, raise you up that way, you're still sticking out of the ground quite a ways, but okay, so let's drop you back down. And then let's pop you back up so your half of your stuff isn't hidden in the ground. And I think it's still okay, you know, that there's a little bit of gap underneath here and there. That's not that big a deal. We could always, like, put some tires or sandbags or something along there to fill it in. Just as long as the two ends are at least touching the ground. That's really all I care about. You know, we can put, like, a rock or something in here, or even just another cinder block underneath it. Okay, so yeah, I think we whoops, I think we want that there. But now do I need to manually correct course, or should we just do that with this one? Let's get this one snapped first. And let's turn... Oh, are you still gonna... Oh, you are if I don't turn objects snap off. Okay, so let's do that. I don't know that we corrected that enough. Don't think we did. Let's do it more drastic. What does that look like? I'll put this right here. Which does take us kind of right in front of here, but I think we still need some more. So and we're probably going to raise this one up to at least get the next section of it out of the dirt, like right there. Okay, so we're going to need to bump it forward, which is fine. There we go. Now where does that put us? That takes us right into these rocks that are annoyingly in the way. So we can't put a gate there. I mean, realistically, nobody but us is going to use the gate anyway, but you know what I mean. Let's see, are these something I can select? Alright, so before we do that, let's make a save. Not sure how I ended up with 2 exit saves there, but sure. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Go ahead and do another save. Alright. Okay, so I think whatever that is, we're gonna stick with it. We just may need to adjust it this way. Oh, I gotta get inside the build area first here. Okay, so let's turn object and surface. Oh. Alright. Oh yeah, we might need to adjust this over and forward or back a little bit. A little bit of a gap, but I think that's fine. There we go. Okay, now. We can come over. Let's maybe do some short ones again. Oh, we're still not in the build area. Hold on. Here we go. Now we are. We want to do something like that right there. Maybe this one. Alright. Let's see if we can use some of these. Oh, I already had to turn the right way. Okay, I think that looks probably okay for the most part from out here. Yeah. And let's grab you. No, I want. What did I just put there? So let's grab this one then. I think we're still okay. And then if this doesn't come too far out, we might have to smush together a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, it does. Alright, do we have... enough for... Okay, I mean, there's that. Oh, if we just had that going the other way. Know what I mean? Alright, well, I think I can't decide if I actually want to put a fence, or like, not a fence, but a gate here, or if I just want to go, you know, start coming around the corner here and call it good. So I'm going to think about that for just a little bit, and I think we're going to call the episode here, and the next episode will probably be more junk fence building. Once we kind of get around the pond and, you know, more back, let me just turn this off. Let's come on over here. You know, once we get back, whoops, I'm stuck on a rock. Once we get back over here, it's mostly just gonna go like right along the, you know, the edge of the settlement. I don't even think I'm even gonna try to come out here and enclose this water tower. I think we'll probably just follow along, you know, right along the edge of the settlement. We might be just a teensy bit outside of it, depending on how close it gets to the wall. I did already run through here and move the turrets back out of the way, so this is not... They were on the edge. This is no longer the edge. I did pull them back so they would be out of the way a little bit. But they're still pretty close, so if I feel like it's going to be too cramped to walk through there, and we're going to have people stuck back there all the time, then I'll push them out beyond the border a little bit. Alright. So, yeah, I'm happy with it so far. It's kind of a pain building outside of the borders, but I felt like it was gonna look better the way I did it, so I'm happy that I took the time to do it. Okay, guys, well, thank you very much for stopping by, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.